All right, today we're going to dive into a tool that is a serious game changer for all you pixel artists and indie game devs out there. We are talking about CryPixels, the pixel art multiplier. So if you've ever made a game, you know the drill, right? You spend hours designing this perfect little hero, or an enemy, or maybe a cool treasure chest, and it looks great. But now, you need 50 of them, all slightly different. Are you just so tired of drawing that same sprite over and over and over again? Yeah, welcome to what I like to call the endless sprite grind. Seriously, creating all those variations, different enemy types, all the loot drops, the environmental details, it's probably one of the most draining, time-consuming parts of the whole process. Every single change is manual work, and you just know that time could be spent designing something completely new. But what if there was a better way? What if you could take your one great idea and just multiply it without having to multiply your workload? Well, that's exactly where a procedural art solution like CryPixels comes in. And honestly, it kind of changes everything. So what is this thing really? At its heart, CryPixels is a procedural pixel art generator. Now, don't let that fancy term scare you off. Just think of it like your own personal art assistant. It's a tool designed to do one thing really well. Take a single drawing of yours and, like magic, spin it into hundreds of unique variations for your game. And this is where we get to the core magic of how it all works. The idea is so simple, it's brilliant. You just draw half of your sprite. That's it. CryPixels then takes that half and generates an entire army of complete, totally unique sprites based on your design. And getting it to work is literally as easy as 1, 2, 3. Step 1. You build what's called a generation grid. Think of this as the blueprint or the rules for your art. Step 2. You just draw your thing on one half of the screen. And step 3, you hit that generate button and just watch as an explosion of possibilities comes to life right in front of you. And that's really the key here. It is that simple. This is not about spending ages fiddling with complex code or algorithms. Nope. This is about taking that one creative spark you have and instantly exploring dozens, even hundreds of different directions for it, all in just a few seconds. It's a massive time saver. Okay, so I know what you might be thinking. Whenever you hear procedural generation, you think, am I losing control? Is the computer just going to spit out a bunch of random junk? With CryPixels, the answer is a hard no. This is all about directed creativity. You are the art director here, period. You've got a whole bunch of features that make sure you're in the driver's seat. You can build your very own generation grids from scratch, setting up the exact rules you want. You can play with all the different output settings to really fine-tune the results. Or if you just want to jump in and go, there's a whole library of pre-built grids you can use right away or just tweak to fit what you're doing. Look, you don't even have to take my word for it. The developers themselves said it perfectly. The user has complete control over all the generation process. That really gets to the core of what this tool is. It's not here to replace your vision, it's here to amplify it. So, if you're sitting there thinking, okay, I'm sold, I need to try this thing, let's talk about the practical stuff. Here's how you can actually get your hands on CryPixels. It's super straightforward. CryPixels is available for both Windows and Mac OS X, and you can grab it from a place I'm pretty sure you're all familiar with, the Steam store. Easy peasy. So, what about the price? Well, the lowest we've seen it go for on Steam is about $12 US. When you think about the sheer number of hours this could save you, yeah, that's an incredible investment in your own creativity and productivity. And here's the best part, and this is a great little tip. You can basically try it out completely risk-free. You know Steam's policy, right? You can get a full refund on software as long as you've used it for less than 2 hours. So you can literally buy it, give it a real test run, and see if it actually works for you. If it doesn't, no harm, no foul. So, let's wrap this up. We've seen how a tool like CryPixels can just shatter those old barriers of time and tedious repetitive work. But it's more than just a time saver, isn't it? It's a tool for pure exploration. Which leaves us with the real question. What amazing worlds, what unforgettable characters, what incredible games are you going to create when you can finally generate ideas at the speed of thought?